see.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? All right, let me see if I remember how to set this up.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know what I'm doing, so.
I don't either. That's probably promoting. Uh,
Me too, let's go.
uh, so what I'm gonna do is if you can turn your cam on, I'm going to put the video with the cam feed I have in
Oh,
Streamlabs.
this one?
Yep.
Oh boy. Not, okay, not the stream. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't, we'll see if it'll run.
Okay.
It's taking a while. You forgot I was doing 24 hours, yeah. You think your Insta's private? Don't think I can link. Ooh.
Okay. This.
What's up, Lonnie? I don't think I can do two cam sources.
Okay. That's okay. All right. Then in that case, I am going
Sorry,
to.
I left the voice call. I meant to leave just the video.
No, you're fine. Um,
Unmoderated chat is not unmoderated.
if that is the case, then let me
You done Venus? Ooh, Julia.
just. Oh,
All right, guys.
technical difficulties.
That's okay.
Hang on.
You can watch on both ends, guys. But Yanni will be doing the interview, and then I'll just be, being interviewed. What up?
Okay. So then I'm
You
just
guys
gonna.
want to watch both sides?
Yeah, I'm just gonna put your channel.
What are you playing next, Savage Boy? I'm playing the interview. I'll probably be playing Valorant later, and then I'll be playing Fall Guys after that, and then we'll alternate and do stuff.
Okay. There we go. All right. That
Will you
works.
be able to see me? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, welcome everybody to the 23rd episode of Yawning After Dark Meet the Streamer. Things got kind of crossed. I appreciate Maury being so sweet about it, but it was 100% my fault. I don't know how time conversion works. I don't know how time works. And so I screwed up everything. So this one's on me that we're getting started later. But with that being said, we will get this started. She's got a 24-hour stream going. Let me go
Let's
ahead
go.
and plug her channel in chat. And then, yeah. So as always, I start off with letting the person that I'm interviewing take a moment to kind of introduce themselves. I think everybody can give themselves the best introduction. So,
Oh
Maury.
no. What am I supposed to say?
uh,
Hi, I am I'm Mori, or also known as Marie. Um, I play video games. I like anime. I like talking to people. I love positive people, and I love energetic people. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, I
no,
guess
that's good.
that's me. That's me.
No, that is
From Hawaii. There we go. Born and raised. There we
that
go.
is a
Yeah.
good that is a good positive mini biopic. There you go. Oh, um, and I, it's always kind of start with a little bit of background information. So, for those
Okay.
curious, what got you started streaming? Like, what was kind of your interest in it?
Um. Well, little bit of I mean, I play a lot of video games for like hours and hours and hours, and you know, I got mentioned to me a few times, "Hey, I think you'd be good at streaming." And I was like, "Yeah, but I don't want to be like one of those girls, you know? Like I don't want to be viewed as like something like, like a girl streamer, cuz I feel like a lot of girl streamers are like all about like, oh, like, oh, you're a girl streamer, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do that. And I don't really know who like what I really wanted to do, and I was just like, someone was or my boyfriend dad was just like, just do it, just start it, just press the on button. And I was like, okay, okay, we're doing this. And I was just like, okay. So then I started streaming, and then that was that.
That's awesome. So had you been on Twitch like prior to streaming, or was it something to where you came
um
to Twitch just as you started streaming?
so in terms of my Twitch experience, I never really used Twitch except to watch LCS.
Oh, okay. PogChamp.
um
Favorite team?
so I'm wearing them.
I can't.
I'm wearing them.
Oh,
Cloud
Cloud9.
Nine. Let's
PogChamp.
go. But it was more so like I just didn't know like what I wanted. Like I never really used Twitch. I actually okay wait, and then once I actually no no I did use it a little bit. I only when I woke up super early or stayed up super actually it wasn't never waking up. It was staying up super late. When I stayed up super late in the morning, I would literally watch Ninja just so that I could see the pom pom dance because I'm Japanese, so I love pom pom, and I was just like I just wanted to do the dance like that was it. I was like, pum, 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 pum. You know what I mean? Like that was my experience with Twitch. Like I literally watched his stream for a second until he like got his first victory royale, and then I did the pom pom dance, and then I would turn it off. So, and, and then yeah, and then a little bit of LCS, and I didn't really watch too many other streamers too much, and then like more as I got more into like actually streaming, then I started watching more people and enjoying it. I didn't really like Twitch as a platform in general.
Um, yeah, kind of agreed. I'm not the biggest fan of the platform. Love the people. I got to tell you, so I don't think we ever talked about it. Yeah, the first uh, competitive game that I really got into was League of Legends,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time, I had no idea about LCS or competitive pro gaming at all. And one of my friends was a huge Cloud9 fan. This was the iteration of Meteos, Sneaky, Balls, High,
Yeah.
Elimination. So he got me into it, got me like a shirt. It's in the closet. I'll have to get it sometime. But
Okay.
yeah, so that was like my first comp
Yeah.
team that was pro that I
Mm-hmm.
was really into as well. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, they've kind of. It's. I don't think there's a single person from that team that's still. Because I don't think Sneaky plays anymore. I think they made him. Someone. I think it was Lixie was telling me that they made him try to secure his spot, even though he'd been with the team for so long, and he just decided it wasn't worth it. Meteos left a long time ago. Elimination retired. I'm trying to remember all. I think Balls retired. I can't remember, but yeah, I don't think anybody from that team is the
Yeah.
original.
No, Lemonation, Balls, High, Meteos, and Sneaky. Yeah, that was the original C9 team. I also like grew up on kind of
No, yeah, I
the
absolutely,
OGs.
yeah, exactly. I absolutely adored them too. Back when
Uh-huh.
I don't know, the whole collective was a personality. It's kind of
For sure, for
same
sure.
thing with TSM, the infamous TSM and Cloud9.
Yeah. Oh my god. So
Uh,
scaring back then though.
it's
We
funny
got swole scaring, man.
because
He brought it up. He brought it up, man.
now it's funny now because I think one of the things with comp gaming in general is I used to I don't know, have a more, I guess, reserved opinion, but I think it's very, very much for, well, really anything that's competitive to have the personality in that almost, I don't want to say celebrity status, but the fact that you could, Meteos was kind of extra cocky, you could kind of add that to the team collective persona as well as like their individual monikers and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
I don't know, I kind of miss some of that. It seems like the recent LCS has lost a bit of that. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I think that they're kind of taking a new stance on everything. They're trying to change it up, and I think right now it's not working. Only because like everybody's like this year was supposed to be super special for LCS, and but 2020 will happen. And it was their 10th year anniversary. It was their 10th year anniversary. It was supposed to be a huge. It was supposed to be in China, so like that kind of got ruined, and it kind of killed the vibes, I think, a bit. But I think they're trying to salvage, what happened.
Well, one good thing about, I think, pro gaming over, well, any other type of pro sport is that, pro sports, the crowd has always been a huge tradition of everything, whether it's
Yeah.
football, baseball, all that. And I'm not saying that crowds don't matter with pro gaming, but they haven't really, aside from Worlds and stuff like that, they typically don't have those stadiums full of, 40,000 plus. And
Hmm.
so I think that that still gives that still gives some time for them to do things from a more, we'll say, secluded
Yeah.
standpoint, and keep it going, and not have to worry about the crowds pumping things up. No, what did you say, Vidya? No respect for what, Eve Online? Is that is that what we're not talking about that?
What?
I don't know what he's talking about, but he goes off on his own.
Oh,
Eve.
gotcha.
Anyways, um, but I appreciate too, by the way, that you're keeping track of chat too. I'm not as proficient as you are. She's a much more pro streamer. Everybody,
Let's
far and away.
go.
Um, so kind of transitioning that with comp gaming. So you were a fan of League of Legends, and
Uh-huh.
then what brought you to FPSs like Overwatch, Valorant?
Okay, so again, has to do with the same person who's brought me into streaming. I got that as a Valentine's Day. I got Overwatch as a Valentine's Day gift, and at first I was like, I don't know if I'll like it, and then I tried it, and I was like, I don't know if I like it. I didn't know what I was doing. I literally got sat in front of bots. I was told aim in this direction, and then now we're here. For me, like, games are frustrating at first. I don't get them, and then like a month later I'm addicted. It happens.
Well, with Overwatch in particular, because I know that was kind of a game that I transitioned to as well from League. Overwatch is one of those games that a lot of people focus primarily on the FPS element,
Yeah.
but it is an FPS MOBA.
Well, it was my first one, so that's why I mentioned it.
Oh, no, 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 no. I was gonna say, did you, from it being a having the MOBA elements too, with an emphasis on abilities,
I like
cooldowns?
the cinematics, and
Okay.
that made me really interested in wanting to play it because of the cinematics. And I was like, "This looks cool," and so then I tried it, and then from there I played like whatever everybody else played, right? Like Fortnite, PUBG, um, Apex. I played all those games, and then now Valorant, right? So,
Okay. What do you
yeah.
like about Valorant in particular? Because I know that's
Ooh.
your game now, kind of your
Yes,
main
yes,
game.
yes. So one, I like Riot. Riot's a really good, like, I mean, company in terms of like knowing how to do things right. Cause like they've had League for 10 years now, right? And they have like kept it pretty lively for the most part. I mean, obviously in recent times it's a little bit harder, but I mean, they're definitely doing the same with Valorant. Like they're bringing it back, and I feel like they know they're like, to me, a company that's willing to like listen and fix things based on what the players or like people who are like dealing with it want, and the needs that are required for like what the pros and everybody as well. I feel like that's really important, and it's a good element. And I don't know, I feel like for me Valorant is just it's just a fun game because I'm bad at it, like that. For me, a fun game is something that I can work really hard at to get good at. Is
Okay.
that, you know
No,
what I mean?
no.
Because
I completely understand if
I
you're.
loved Overwatch for a long time, and it was because I was so bad at it. I was so bad at it, and I had to get better, right? And then I got to at least masters, and then I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. I got somewhere, right? I got somewhere. I did things. I understood the game to a certain extent and a level. And now I'm like back here with Valorant. And I'm like, all right, I'm halfway there. I understand. I have no mechanics. Like they're working on it. I'm working on the mechanics, you know? So it's like it's something that I can progress to and improve with. And to me, improvement is like the best part about a game. Getting better, feeling the reward of my hard work, things like that. That to me is fun. And it's a little bit less spammy in
Hmm.
terms of like the ability usage and everything, and you don't get auto respawn, right? So it's like you have one chance, kind of, unless Sage, but I mean, mostly you have one chance, one opportunity, right? Like the song right there. Like it's
You only
it's
got
more
one
of
shot.
a yeah. You only got one shot. Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean?
So, did you play? Because when I think Valorant, I think that that's more akin to something like Counter Strike. Even
Hmm.
did you play Counter Strike beforehand?
No, I've
Okay.
played 2 games of Counter Strike in total.
Okay. Well, that's fair. So with Valorant, do you have like what is your current goal? Because you talk about improvement, and you talked about once you
Hmm.
got to Masters. I'm not familiar with the ranking system of
Yeah, so
Valorant,
it's
so
Immortal and Radiant is the highest, but I don't think I'll get there like anytime soon because there are some really, really crazy players. But I think in terms of Valorant, the goal is just, I mean, in every stream, I guess, like the goal is to have fun. As long as
okay.
I'm having fun, that to me is the reward. Um, and working like to get better at the game, that is also a reward. So, the rank, it ultimately doesn't matter, but like to be rewarded with a rank by showing improvement matters to me.
Okay. No, I so you look at the rank almost as a belt system in martial
Yeah,
arts, where
yeah, exactly,
it's a progression.
exactly.
Okay, no, I got you. Um, so is there anything? I noticed that you were playing Fall Guys. Is there anything when you're not playing
Mhm.
Valorant that kind of catches your eye?
Oh, I still play League.
Oh, you do? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I normally play that off stream though, because I only play like a few games. I don't like stream it for hours.
What rank did you get in League? Out of curiosity.
Plat.
Oh, PogChamp. Okay.
Yeah.
So, welcome to heck. Um,
Hey.
Plat was so bad. I hated it.
Yeah, I got to the highest I've gotten was Plat 1, and
Oh,
then
PogChamp. Okay.
yeah, Diamond is hard to get into, man.
Yeah.
I swear there's so many gatekeepers from Grandmaster and Masters in it. Ugh.
When do you remember what
Or sorry,
season
Masters. Hmm.
that you kind of played most, like predominantly that you played League of Legends?
Oof,
Just out of
that's
curiosity.
hard. I think I started season 4, and then I didn't
Okay.
stop until Overwatch,
Okay. So
and I still didn't stop then.
that was 2016. And same. I'm trying to remember like half these heroes now. I've never
Yeah,
seen
I don't know.
before.
It's been a while. Let's just say like I've been playing League like from season 4 until like now, and only since Valorant came out do I not play it as much.
Okay. I just like how no matter what game I'm playing, I can't escape the friggin' hero that copies everybody. Like in League, they came out with Silas,
Silas, yeah.
yeah, who
Echo now,
yeah,
yeah.
and Echo, yeah. So what do you think they'll come out with in Valorant that'll be just as bad? Hopefully
Oh
not.
no. Oh no.
Um, what are your? Because again, I don't play Valorant, but I am curious as to what your thoughts are on the game as currently. Do you think it's balanced? I mean, we
Oh.
could sit there and meme and say that like, oh, is it balanced compared to Overwatch? But Overwatch is a joke in terms of
Oh.
balance.
Overwatch will never be balanced.
No, probably not. But yeah, but I am curious um, how it is with
All right,
Valorant balance. Oh no, you're
one
fine.
second.
You're
I'm
fine.
gonna give a hey hey squeeze.
No, no,
Holiday slam for the sub. Let's go. Okay, go ahead.
That's so awesome coming through on the the headset, just
Sound
in the
great? Sound great?
in the background. Praise hey hey. Um, but yeah, no, I am curious as to what the balancing is and uh what the current state of it is, or what your
Mhm.
opinions are of it.
Oh, I think that right now it literally depends on your level of gameplay. Like I think for high like radiant players, it can work. It can work. I think it can work. I don't think anything can be too broken. Well, I mean, it can be like anything can be broken if it's used correctly, right?
Right.
And vice versa. Anything can be just awful if they use it incorrectly. So like, there's this new champ, Killjoy. She's a little bit overpowered, but only if you know how to use her. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to properly use her, and they just use her, and so it's like it's literally like just thinking like if you can use her correctly, she's kind of broken, but like she can hold on a probably a soul hold a site by herself. But some people just
Oh,
don't know how
okay.
to do that. Some
Wh-
people just don't know how to do that.
what makes her? I mean, I guess that you could say that, but like, what in particular? Like, is it her
So
ability?
like
Again, because I Valorant, I don't.
yeah, it's more of her ability based everything. Cause well I mean guns are all the same. Like nothing changes with the guns. It's just like so she has like basically like two mollies that can activate from anywhere. But then again, she's balanced because you can shoot them.
Okay.
You can shoot all of her abilities. She has a robot that it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it gives you information on where people are.
Okay.
And she has
I feel like I saw this
a
in the trailer.
yeah. It was the newer agent. And then
Okay.
there's a oh, what is it? What is it? It's like a it's okay. So it's like this little bomb that like explodes on you, and then like you can do two times the amount of damage
Oh.
to that person in a short span of time. So again, it's like all ability placement based. Like if people are consistently placing it in the same spot and you learn that spot and then you can put it there, you know what I mean? Like it can be broken, but it can also just be like misused in a way, you know?
No, I understand, and I like the fact that what you're kind of um, tacitly getting at too is that okay, a bomb explodes and you deal two times damage, you still
Mm-hmm.
have to hit them.
Yeah, exactly.
If this were
Like
Overwatch, the
it
bomb
can
would
be broken.
explode and teleport the whole enemy team to spawn.
And then
Um, so
her ultimate is like the craziest thing, but again, it's shootable. So it's kind of like the Orisa looking one. The ult looks like the Orisa one, but it's
oh,
like a
Bongo. Okay.
it's basically like an EMP kind of. So it's like it makes you so that you can't use abilities and you can't shoot your gun. So you're literally just standing there.
Okay. So
But it
yeah.
has a radius. It has a radius. And it has a timer and it has enough time that you can get out. So it's like you can either shoot it or get out, right? And so I feel like it's kind of balanced, but it just depends, right? So let's say if it's like, there's one person left alive, right? And then you're fighting against that. That would be awful, right? You'd have to kill everybody and then you'd be disarmed. And it can disarm you from like defusing the bomb too. Like that's
Huh.
that's a
So,
lot.
so I want to take just 3 seconds to give a little brief intermission and talk to
Yeah,
Jeff
yeah,
Kaplan. Jeff, this is what we call counterplay in video games. You see, there's opportunity
yeah.
to either get around it or to counter it.
Yeah.
Countering does not mean that Brig rallies and then your whole team has to run to the friggin' hills because Brig just pressed Q. Okay, that's not counterplay. Anyways, sorry, rant.
Yeah.
But yeah, I no, I that's intriguing. I like that, and I like the fact that you're
Mhm.
getting to the point that there's counterplay and there's ways to kind of either
Yeah.
avoid completely or to negate things, and
Yes.
that needs to be in all video games. Like-
Yeah. No, but I think that what's good about it is that like this is a typical riot move. Okay, guys. Riot brings in a character, anything, whatever. They instantly buff them to like
Yep.
the biggest, max, most craziest thing that they can. So that one, you want to get them. Two, you want to buy skins for them. You want to do whatever. You know what I mean? Like you get their stuff, right? Marketable, right? And
Mhm.
then they nerf the crap out of it. it'll be balanced. Don't worry, it'll get there. And then every person has its meta. That's why Ray's got like nerfed because she had her meta. She's really overpowered.
What does
And
she
then
do?
like she's like a Junkrat. She throws nades. She
Oh,
throws bombs. Like
okay.
it was kind of to the extent where it wasn't really like shooting based like skill. It was just you threw stuff.
And the one that you cosplayed as was Sage, correct?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, and Sage is the one that heals, right?
Sage is the one who has heal. She has the res too.
Okay, and she's the only
Sage
one
is
that.
Mercy. Sage is
Okay,
Mercy.
Sage is Mercy. Okay, I got you. I got you. Um, no, that's awesome. Okay. So you know, I really really appreciate that you're giving a little bit of the background of what kind of got you into streaming, but what got you started into video games in general?
Okay, so a lot of basically growing up my entire life, people played video games who I've been friends with, and
Okay.
I've been kind of been like, I literally heard the name League of Legends, League of Legends. I'm like, you want to hang out? And the guys are like, nah, I'm playing League. I'm like, what the heck is League? Like, what's League? And then it's like, you want to hang out? Nah, but we're in the middle of this like tournament right now, and like I can't really. I'm like, what tournament? Oh, League of Legends. I'm like, what is this game, right? And then I went to college, and then like I saw one of my dorm mates playing it, and she wasn't the best, but I was like, what is this game? And she was like, League. And I was like, oh, this is League. This is what all the boys have been talking about like my entire high school. I was like, okay. So I watched her play, and I was like, okay, interesting. All right, whatever, moved on, right? And then I guess like I met more people, and as I kept meeting more people, the people who I tended to hang around with all played League, and I was like, all right, might as well just play, just try it. And then I tried it, and for the first month, I absolutely hated myself. Absolutely, absolutely. I was just like, I would be playing Rise, old Rise, rolling your
Okay.
face on the keyboard, Rise. You can't mess it up. And I died to bots. Like I was like, what am I doing? I played a lot of Zillion too. I learned QWQ very very well.
I
But like,
Oh
but it was
Lord.
just like you know what I mean. Like I hated myself for a full month because I didn't understand. I didn't understand how to move. I didn't understand what abilities were. I was literally just put into a game and I was like, do it. I was like, where? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Right? Like I remember that this was an experience that I had. Like now I would look at myself and I'd be like, you dumb. But when I was in bot lane, right, and I was playing Ashe, and I had a Morgana on my team, right, and the Morgana's like going ham, and I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Okay, I got hit by a Shaco bot, or like like his little trickster bot, and then
Mhm.
like I was feared, and I got scared because I was new at the game, so I just flash away like randomly, like a total noob, right? And the Morgana got both of the enemy team to 1 HP, so all I had to do was W, and I flashed away instead because I was so scared. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I want to go home. Like,
I want to go home. I want.
and I got yelled at by the Morgana. Instant flame. What is this BS 80 carry? What are you doing? Why did you flash away? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, I don't want to play this game. But then I tried again the next day. Like it kept going. And then eventually I understood. I understood how to like lane. I understood what CS was. I understood what you purchase. And I was like, okay. And then I got addicted. And that was that. I just had that was a memorable experience for me because that was the first time I got hardcore flamed, like hardcore. Like I was being soft, okay? Like, and that's when I learned the league community was pretty toxic. But you know what? There's the easy mute button, so there you go.
There is. A lot of people. I'll tell you about my first lane or first time I was playing League story. But I was gonna say, it's always funny to me. People said that League was far more toxic than Overwatch. I'm like, but you don't need to communicate with your team at all in League of
Yeah.
Legends. And once they
Well,
created the ping
yeah.
system, you could just mute people. But if you're like bronze through probably Diamond 5, you can solo,
Yeah.
you just go Tryndamere top or something and solo carry. Nobody knows what to do against a top lane split push for like
True.
5 ranks. And
True.
yeah, so I was always kind of confused by that because yeah, I mean, people could definitely be assholes in League of Legends. Don't get me wrong, but I was just like, and
Yeah.
mute. I don't need to.
Well,
I don't need to
yeah.
talk to you.
No, it makes sense. I just always imagine like a little like either it would either be like I would imagine like an old guy like let's say 30s or something just like typing angrily or like a little kid like and then and after that I'd be like it's okay buddy, it's fine, like we're just chilling, you must be a girl, I'm like okay, you know, you're fine, it's okay, you know, everything's okay, and I was like okay, mute.
I just want to point
Yeah.
out, old guy in his 30s. Hi, everybody. It's the dude in the bunny suit.
It's not that old, but like at the time, you know what I mean? When I was like a kid still, when I was more of a kid, when I was younger. I
Oh.
wasn't even that kid, honestly, but like, you know what I mean? I don't mean like old guy, but I was just trying to think like
No,
older.
you're fine. No, I think, yeah, your chat, yeah, back me
I'm
up on this chat.
sorry.
Several people are
I
like, wait
don't
a
mean
minute,
it like
30?
that. I don't
Um,
mean it like that.
but no, my first time playing League, I played Gragas. For those of you who don't know, it's the fat dude.
Oh,
It's the fat
yes.
dude that drinks a lot. Like, there's no
Drinks a
other,
lot.
yeah, there's no other way to
Yeah.
describe it. He literally has a keg. And
He has a cake.
I could not CS. And what they mean by that is, for those of you who have never played League or a MOBA, the little minions that spawn from your bases, the enemy will have their set that spawn, and you'll have your set that spawn. If you get the last hit on them, you get the gold for 'em, max gold, max XP for 'em. And I did not know how to, as they say, last hit. I didn't know how to get the hits for, any of this stuff. So I went
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 waves without getting any
Oh no.
CS, and my friend was trying to explain it to me, and eventually I just, from sheer uh, X, XP creep and all that stuff,
Mhm.
I got level 6, and I was like, don't worry, I got this, and I just ulted the wave, and it was the only wave I got the entire game was by ulting it and just destroying it.
Wait.
And my friend was like, which Gragas' ult, by the way, is he literally like
He
yeets his
dodges.
barrel, his alcohol barrel. He eats a keg, pure
No.
Animal House style,
Yeah.
and it just blows up. And my friend literally paused and goes, "Well, probably want to save that for different situations, but we'll go with it. You're on the board for CS." Um,
Cool.
this was the
Yeah.
same friend that introduced me, but yeah, I the character that I fell in love with was Heimerdinger.
Heimerdinger. Oh
Oh
my
my God,
goodness. You
no.
toxic.
Yeah, Heimerdinger was so much fun. But here's the thing: I played him. And I completely understand what you're talking about, like learning stuff and going on a learning curve.
Yeah.
Because I learned Heimer before his rework. Before,
Yeah.
I mean, he was an absolute troll pick, and I was just bound and determined to learn this character because my friends were like, "You will never ever go anywhere
Oh
with this
no.
character." I went from bronze to like gold 1 on Heimerdinger
Yeah.
alone because
Mhm.
nobody did know what he did, and I just what I see
Oh
one step away
no.
from Teemo mains. I don't even know it's a step away. It's
No.
probably the same.
Timo
It's
main.
probably the same thing.
Toxic. Toxic. All right.
No, no, no. You're fine. But yeah, no. I loved Heimerdinger, and of course then I ended up getting my ass handed to me by like Syndra one time. And for those of you who don't know, Syndra, um, her whole shtick is she could pick up minions, including your turrets. So I literally put down my
Mhm.
Heimerdinger turrets, and the asshole threw them in the bush like next to her. Like I just like I was happy in my own little world with my Heimerdinger turrets, and she
Yeah.
just yeet, and there it goes, like into a bush. I'm like, well, all right,
Rip.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Um, but no, I completely understand. Eventually, I became a support main, Nami hype.
Mhm.
I don't.
Nami hype. Let's go.
No, Nami was Bay. Her and I played a lot of Morgana too, but also actually my second favorite support, if I'm being completely honest, was
Mhm.
probably Leona. But Leona's a death
I
trap.
did see that.
If you don't have
If you don't have an escape, you dead.
yeah, if you don't have any team that's willing to go in with you, Leona's a death trap. Um, but so was League of Legends? That was your first game that you ever got
Yeah.
into, or
That was my first game.
okay,
I have a lot of stories about that game.
okay. Uh, Dang it, I kind of want to ask you, but I don't want to get too sidetracked. But you know what? Actually, wait. Can we hear one league story?
Okay, 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 I got
Okay.
you. So I used to have a friend. So this is again when I was first starting, but I used to have a friend who was just like he would just basically boss me around because I didn't know what I was doing, and they were the
Okay.
only person who would teach me the game, and they weren't that high of a skill level. They were in gold, so it's like, just like they were just teaching me basic stuff, right? But they weren't teaching me maybe necessarily correctly, but basically they made me play ADC, and all I had to do the entire game was farm. So like every time I went for a kill, he would flash ignite just to steal it. Like he would play Annie and he would just like flash in, get all those kills, and then I'd just be there sitting like on MF, just like in the back, like pew 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 pew, like like just farming. And so that's how I learned actually to how to actually farm and get those CS. Like that's literally how I learned how to CS as AD carry because I could never get a kill anyway, so I was like, might as well learn to CS. And I found pleasure in just like, okay, I'll just kill these minions, and that's cool, just like twiddling my thumbs in the back, like just that's it. That's all this game is, no stress, like. And I don't know, it's not like a huge story. It's just like I just like reminiscing and like, wow, that's what I used to be like. I never got a single kill. All I do is farm.
No, but you know what? There's a part of me that actually kind of appreciates that you had that experience simply because that is the main focus of an ADC. Is just to kind of cultivate farm. So that being your story, I'll reciprocate with one of my own. So
Hmm.
the first hour plus long game that we had in League, um, the four of us that were grouped together might not have been sober. Um, and the only person that was the random on our team who was Nasus. For those of you who don't know about Nasus, Nasus is one of those heroes that is pretty hilarious. He gets stronger the later the game goes on, the more farm he gets. If he last hits with his Q, he basically empowers it permanently. And if the game goes on long enough, he will one-shot anything in the game. And then he'll just build tank, and he'll be a tank that one-shots anything in the game. Well, this Nasus kept dying over and over and over again top lane. And we were like trying not to flame him, but like we were hard suspecting that he was just feeding his ass off on purpose. And we just kind of factored him out of this whole match, and every fight that we took was a 4v5, 4v5. Well, we get about an hour and 10 minutes in, and we are just kind of completely like down and out. Our any hope we had of winning this match is
Hmm.
sorry, see the dang 3%. Um anything that that is remotely seems feasible or salvageable in this match is completely gone. And then all of a sudden we look up top lane and here comes Nasus down the enemy base.
Oh
And
no.
he has been left alone to farm for the last
Oh
30
no.
minutes. And the I have 0 Fs to give meter is completely empty on Nasus.
Yeah.
And at this point,
We
he
call
is
him Susan.
Susan, yes. He is one-shotting towers. And the enemy team cannot stop him. And the Nasus that I'm not joking, he was something like 2 and 19 or something like that. So 2 kills, 19 deaths. He just absolutely railed the. I don't know another way to say it. Like he just like they tried to
He just
teleport back.
destroyed you.
Yes,
Yeah.
and there was nothing that they could do to stop him, and it was absolutely like one of the most memorable times. Just because one of my friends who was normally super toxic when he's drunk,
Yeah.
he's the most positive person ever. So he's
Yeah.
just typing like slurred speech to Nasus, but he's actually typing it in all chat. Like he completely forgot that he wasn't in team chat.
Oh
And he was
no.
like, "You got this, Nasus. You are best doggo. Go, go." For those of you who don't know, Nasus is basically a copy of Anubis, the Egyptian god. And yeah, and he's just kind of typing this to him, like drunk cheering on Nasus as Nasus like just runs down top lane. Um, yeah, so I don't know, but I do have some really fond memories of League of Legends.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
and then I'm sure there's some with Overwatch. I can't think of them off the top of my head.
Oh yes, oh yes. There's tons.
So but yeah, I think that with comp gaming, like what I don't want to interject my own opinion here, but
Mhm.
over all the comp games, like what keeps you? Because we talk about League of Legends comp game
Yeah,
or PvP, I should say specifically.
yeah.
PvP, Valorant's PvP, Overwatch is
Mhm.
PvP. What keeps you going back to you know PvP games? And we talked a little bit about the learning, but we also is there something else to it that drives you to find one over the other, or that
Like calm versus just like what?
well, I mean, there's some people that are very much into story-driven games. There's people that'll play Final
Oh,
Fantasy
gotcha.
online. But there's
Um,
some people that, just using this example with PvP games, if they're not challenging themselves against other players, they don't see anything that they're doing as, and this is just their opinion, but they don't
uh-huh.
see anything as they're doing as a skill, I guess you would say
Oh, I
almost.
got you. I got you. Got you. Okay, so I understand. I understand where you're coming from. Let's just say, I am not like it's not that I'm 100% PvP driven. Like I'd be down to play like other games. I just it's the only games that I have played, but also I am a very, very, very competitive person. So I like competition and I like being the best and I like being the best. I like being better than guys. I don't know why. It's just like I like being like, oh, you're I'm a girl, but it's okay because I'm better than you know what I mean? Like I think even from when I was younger, like I used to be in gymnastics, and when I was in the fourth grade, boys challenged me to like I guess pull up contest,
Hmm.
and I beat all of the boys in my grade. The only person who beat me was a boy in the sixth grade, and like I freaking I owned them, yo. I could do 31 pull-ups when I was in fourth grade. None of the boys could do that. And I think actually from that, all the boys after, like as we were getting like before I like left that school, like they they freaking went hard, man. They were like, she's never gonna do it again. No, never. Like
It's doing pull-ups every day in the.
like it was so funny, man. It was like I honestly I just like I like beating like other people. Like it just especially boys. Girls, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Boys, some of you are jerks and I just want to beat you, you know? You know, that's just what it is, right?
So I no, I completely understand about being competitive. I used to. I don't know. I guess I when you get to a certain point, and I'm not gonna lie, it's probably in 30, like or
Oh
at
no.
30. But when you get to a certain point, you're waking up and you're like, why do I have back pain? I didn't do anything. It might like kind of quell any competitive streak that you have, but
Yeah.
um, no, I definitely understand, and um, I think it's always interesting to kind of see the diversity in games
Mhm.
as an art form because games can bring out
Yeah.
competition. They can also bring out, emotions. Think of like The Last of Us,
Uh-huh.
Last of Us
No,
2.
for sure.
Uh,
Oh my god.
have you
Yeah.
have you played those?
No, but I was all I was thinking of was that I can't even think of the name, but it's just like whoop. You know what I'm talking about? What is that game? That annoying game. I made the sound. I don't know what it is. Whoop. You know where he has the
Oh,
little axe,
yeah, no,
the
yeah,
annoying one?
yeah. He's trying to get to like the top or whatever.
Yes, yes, yes. What's it called? Getting over it.
Getting
Yes,
over it, yeah,
getting over it. Oh my god, I
yeah.
gotta play that.
Getting over it,
I
aka
would not get over it. I would,
the emotional
I would,
trauma of the video game.
I would rage hard.
It's yeah,
Oh.
uh, it's absolutely. There's something I don't know sadistic about that game, but it was also hilarious. Um, it's one of my favorite games actually, as far as a game that is frustrating, but I really really enjoyed it. Five Nights at Freddy's, of all the things, like Five Nights at Freddy's, like
I don't know what that is.
It is a horror game, and it was kind of like one of the big, I don't know, revitalizing like the horror genre games that came out. And I think it came out
Mhm.
like a while ago. I think the first one came out like 2015, 2014.
Mhm.
Um, but you're basically just sitting in a room looking over the surveillance system of this rip-off Chuck E. Cheese place, and these animatronics come to life at night and
No.
try to kill you.
That
And
sounds like a scary game.
no, it is. But it was just
I
frustrating
can't do
because
scary.
the whole thing you're trying to do is manage your power. You only have so much power to look at the monitors and to shut the doors. So if you don't manage your power right, then basically like you die. But I absolutely adore the game. Um, at the same time, it was increasingly difficult. Um, I got more frustrated with that than I think a game like Cuphead. I don't know why, but I guess because at a certain point, like those animatronics were just ticking me off. Um, but yes, Five Nights at Freddy's. And there's like 20 games that came from that whole
Oh
series.
my god.
Oh yeah, no, there's a ton of games for that series. They have a novelization of it. It's kind of weird, but so going kind of forward, like what what with the stream, because your stream, since I've known you, your stream has really been growing.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
and by the way, I just want to take a moment. I know I do this with every streamer, but I'd be remiss if I didn't do it with Maury as well.
Uh-huh.
This is somebody that absolutely deserves every bit of success that they get. She is insanely hardworking, streams all the time,
Mhm.
very positive. Um, she's just an awesome person. I always recommend people checking out all the people that do these interviews. Um, but if you want to see somebody that's really like just working hard on top of having a full-time job, on top of putting out YouTube content, which I need to actually. Can you put a link to your YouTube in your chat so I can just copy paste
Yeah.
it to mine? Um, she there we go, PogChamp. Um,
Woohoo.
she just. I mean, I don't know of a person that works harder at this streaming that is not doing this as their full-time job. Um,
Yeah.
so no, so I just wanted to let you know that like I think it's super awesome what you've been doing, and I am insanely impressed over not just like the growth, but like how awesome you've just been doing like phenomenal job. I can't describe it in a better way. I also might be kind of biased because hey, um, but at the same time, but I mean it is really impressive because I have a hard time
Yeah.
keeping a schedule myself. About the only original idea I came up with was the bunny suit. Um,
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Honestly, I was considering wearing a suit, but it's really hot in here.
oh no, that's okay. You just got a huge
Hold
raid.
on. Mr. Chan Chan! Ah! Ah! Huge raid! Woo! Hey, let's go! Mr. Chan Chan raid! Huge raid! Oh my goodness. Huge! Mr. Chan Chan, mahalo! Oh my goodness. Mahalo for the follows, Pillow Birds, Joyous Mango! Welcome! Welcome everybody. Mahalo, Mr. Chan. You want Necopter? Alright guys, let's figure it out. What is it? Rosa Helicopter? Rosa Helicopter. Which one is it? I've never is this it? This is it. Dude, this is what Mr. Chanta does all the time. Alright, let's try it. Sorry, Yanni.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's go. Let's try it.
For those of you who don't know what's going on, um,
Woo!
there is an extremely awesome streamer, YouTuber, content creator
Let's go a little bit.
named Mr.
Wait,
Chan Chan,
let's
and
go.
he is
Okay.
just a
I can't
bundle
hear the
of
music at all.
positive energy and absolutely adorable,
All right, he does the
adorable
dancing part, right?
family.
Ah,
And
if
he's a
only I had
variety
music.
streamer. He'll play video games, but he also does a ton of dancing. And he just hosted
Let's burn up.
Maury for a huge number, 400. As we're talking about how awesome Maury is and that she deserves her success,
He does this.
you know,
Okay,
almost
let's continue.
prophetically, she gets
Let's go.
hosted for a
Let's
huge
dance.
raid.
Let's go.
Um, and
Oh my
yeah,
God.
so
I
now
can feel
she is,
ah, we got this. We're working it.
yeah. Well,
Oh my
this spinning
God.
on your knees thing is something that
Okay,
he
ready?
does. Like he does it flawlessly. It looks like he's gliding. Um,
Woo.
she does it better than I can do it. I'd try to do it and I'd be like, "Oh my God, my knees hurt. Why?" Um,
Uh,
we just got Maury dancing in the background.
oh my goodness.
Um, but yeah, he is awesome. Well, and she
Oh,
is.
okay.
She is an absolute bundle of sweetness and
Woo!
positive
How was that,
energy.
guys?
She really is a
Was that
genuinely
Chan
very
Chan
good person.
approved? Was
And
that
she's
Chan
been very
Chan approved?
supportive of me.
Chan
So,
Chan, Mr. Chan Chan, lots of love, lots of love. I gotta be like Mr. Chan Chan. Let's hydrate, everybody. Hydrate. Mm. Oh yeah, my knees hurt. Woo! Oh my goodness, it's getting blurry. Oh my goodness. Stroids! From stroids to the community. What can he say except you're welcome? Oh my goodness, I can't do that out of breath. Try to the tech of the sub. Hi! Hi! Let's go! Let's go! That's huge! Huge! Mahalo for all the gifted! What? What? What a and a junior! Mahalo for the 100 butts, fam! You're extra thick. You're extra thick, fam. Let's go! Yo. I'm out of breath.
no, you're fine.
Mahalo for all of the follows, guys. Welcome to the Ohana. Mr. Chan Chan has a family, and so do we. We have an Ohana. Because we are from Hawaii, ladies and gentlemen. We are from the Hawaiian Islands, and you are here for your fantastic stay. I have Mr. Chan Chan's computer on my beach. he still hasn't picked it up. Oh, mahalo Philoverse for the 100 bucks. You're extra thick, fam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, you started a hype train. What? The Aina. Let's go with the Aina. She watched Mr. Tad Chat. Yeah. Oh, his laptop is a little I don't know if I want to touch it, ladies and gentlemen. It's still on the beach. And Noriko and Yua, you guys are love, love, love everybody. We give good vibes out here. Then mahalo for the 100 but insane Mr. Tan. You're extra thick, fam. And who is that? Pillowburst is extra thick as well. And my camera. I know you and my mic have a good relationship, but I am here. Lots of love. Woo! Mahalo for all the follows, everybody. The chat is the biggest hype. Woo! Focus Pog! Hi! Hi! Broken Sounds with the 20 gifted subs! Oh my goodness. What can he say except he's welcome? From broken sounds to the community. What can he say except he's welcome? Woo! Mahalo, broken sounds, for all the gifted. Please enjoy the emotes if you've got them. Julia with the 500 butts. You're super extra thick, fam. Let's go. Let's go. Get your squats going, yo. Let's go. Big don't. Oh my god, he got new emotes. The big dono. Female Asian Jesus. Female. I have the same hair. Oh my goodness. Guys, I can cosplay Mr. Chan Chan. You better believe it. Oh my goodness. Mr. Chan, if you guys, okay, hold up. For those of you who don't know Mr. Chan Chan, he is a super amazing person. He dances for everybody. He cooks. He does singing. He does he drew. He's like Chan Ross the other day. He drew Phil's Badman. He drew that. It was spectacular, by the way. Whatever Mr. Chan Chan does is beautifully done. He does Legos. He always dancing with the family, and he's also another positive person, guys. Really positive. You guys should go check him out if you haven't already. He normally streams usually I think a little bit before me, so usually at like 7 p.m. PST roughly. So if you guys want to check him out at that time, he is really exciting. Really exciting. Mahalo for the 100 butts. What, Anna Jr.? You're extra thick, fam. You're extra thick. Lonnie Laura with the 100 butts. You're extra thick, girl. You're extra thick. Let's go. Woo! You can check his schedule. Yes, you can check his schedule. You can check out his YouTube. You guys can check out my YouTube. It's not very much. He has a lot more. He's going ham. We're working on it. I'm a baby streamer, guys. I am on my way though, guys. I have some socials if you guys would like to check that out as well. We got an Instagram. We have a Twitter. And then if you would like to join the Discord, those of you who are new, join the Ohana, guys. That's a good place to chat outside of just streaming. Oh my goodness, mahalo for all of the follows, guys. You guys are huge. And we're doing a 24-hour stream today, guys. So we will be here for a while. It's only almost 10 hours in, and we'll be here for a while. I normally play a lot of Valorant. Let's see. My name's really Marie, but everybody calls me Mori because I'm Mori Wakes, right? And we're pretty woke up in here. Pretty loud, pretty exciting. I'm almost 10 hours into my stream. It's a little bit hot. It's a little bit exciting, but we're going strong, guys. 24 hours. So if you guys would love to stick around, by all means, that'd be much appreciated. But, you know, Mr. Chan Chan, thank you very, very much. Thank you very much. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Mahalo for completing the level 5 hype train, guys. You guys are extra hype. Choo! Let's go! Sugoi. Throw some sugois in the chat. I want to see some sugois. Let's get it. We're extra. Oh my god, sugoi. Woo, hypes and sugois. I don't care. Whatever you guys got. Sugoi, I love it. Level 6 hype train plot twist. I love it. You guys are going to make me lose my voice by the end of this 24-hour stream, guys. Modi, breathe. Take a second. Quackatana, can't take a second. A second is time. A second is money. I can't take that. Guys, I work full time, but I also stream a lot. And I will be here, and I'm hoping to get to full-time streamer. I'm hoping to get to partner soon, guys. So if you guys could help me on that journey, that would be amazing. You guys would be super amazing for me. I usually stream at around 11 p.m. PST until the early morning. But of course, if I went full-time, I could maybe extend those hours a bit, right? So just, you know, the more you guys hang out, the more I can hang out with you. Woo! Yes, he said F the TOS. Let's go. I don't normally swear, guys, but if you ever catch me swearing, it's a big moment. But I will say F toes. F the toes. Mahalo for the follow. So Minju. Welcome to the Ohana fam. And those of you who got gifted a sub, welcome to the official Ohana. Let's go. Woo! Mod Swibbity, mahalo for the full fam. Welcome to the Ohana. Sorry guys, we were in the middle of an interview. I was getting interviewed and we got raided by Mr. Chan Chan. The best. The best. You love the positivity. Mahalo, God Anchor. I appreciate that. You have energy, bro. It goes on. It goes on. It's always 80 degrees up in here, guys, but the energy never stops. Who would not want to have Mori as partner? Mahalo, Anna. Seriously. Interviewee and Zans while we're asking about weird stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hype! Mahalo, Mr. Chan Chan, Noriko, and of course, Yua. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. I hope that maybe you did like some cooking today. I don't know. I've been on stream all day, so I've been streaming. I actually wanted to watch your stream, but I knew that I had an interview coming up, so I had to make sure I did this. But I'll definitely catch you next time. I'm always there, guys. I try to always be there because Mr. Chan Chan is a true godsend. He is the true Jesus, Asian Jesus. Asian Jesus. Okay. Your energy is infectious. It will inspire to have. Oh my goodness, mahalo Lani. That means a lot, guys. When you say such kind words, it means so much. It means so much. Whew. Dio Dragon, mahalo for the follow fam. Welcome to the Ohana. Chaotic End, mahalo for the follow fam. Welcome to the Ohana. Everybody who has followed earlier, welcome to the Ohana. I hope that I get to know you each individually. And we get to grow together, okay, guys? I want to know each and every one of you, and I want to get to be your ohana, your friends, your family, because we all are here, right? Like Mr. Chan Chan, brothers and sisters, let's go, stay woke, let's go. You made it. It's 6 a.m. Let's go, Nutty Boy. I'm proud of you. Oh no, Lonnie and Raven. There's a 0% chance. It's doomed. Just work harder, guys. It'll happen. That chicken. Oh yes, this is Hey Hey. Those of you who don't know, this is Hey Hey. I squeeze him when we get butts, when we get rated, when we get subs, when something's super exciting, guys. I love to squeeze Hey Hey. Hey Hey is here for you. He is also one of those. Hello. You know what I mean? Hello. I can spook you too. Whenever we like. All right, Yanni. I've put you on hold long enough. I'm sorry, fam.
No, you're good. I missed my opportunity. You were just dancing in the background while I was explaining who Mr. Chan Chan was to the chat, and I was like, I missed my opportunity. I could have been dancing in the video too with the bunny suit.
Oh my goodness, dude.
No. We'll when we remind me when we wrap things up, we will outro dance.
Outro.
Yeah. Well, I don't. Sort of. When I'm editing these for the YouTube video, and I was fortunate enough that one of my.
I got the song. I got the song for the outro, guys.
Okay.
I got the song for his outro. We got this. It's a different song, but we got this.
Okay.
The cuteness, mahalo for the full fam. Welcome to the Ohana. Let's go. All right, go ahead.
No. Okay, so before the huge raid, I think actually, you know what? I kind of don't remember what we. Let's start fresh. So, anyways, hello everybody. This is Mori. Wait, no, I'm joking. No. Start over again. No. So yeah, one of the things we were going to talk about, kind of, I was just joking. I do. We're kind of prophetically, almost as we were talking about your growth as a streamer. What do you think that has there been an area that you have focused on more in terms of, like, was it getting more social media content out there? Was it more the streaming schedule? What do you think's really kind of attributed to it? Obviously, you're an awesome person, and that is no. I mean, I'm being serious, and that is a huge factor into somebody growing as a streamer because let's be honest, the world currently isn't in the best state of affairs, and people are looking for places where they can relax, be entertained, get positive energy, just have a breather from what might otherwise be a bad, stressful day. And so having people like you out there who bring that energy, obviously you are going to draw in,
Mhm.
a growing community. But do you think that there's anything that you've been doing to kind of navigate that, push that forward?
I think it's just a combination of everything. I think it's it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes you get lucky. I don't know. Like, I just feel like I work hard, and it's been paying off, and that's really all I can like attribute to. I think that I definitely like want what basically Mr. Chan Chan does, right? Like, I've that's what I've been doing pretty much the entire time, and I'm blessed that Noimu showed me Mr. Chan Chan, because if not, I wouldn't have met such a wonderful person, guys. I've met Mr. Chan Chan when he wasn't famous. I met Mr. Chan Chan when he was dancing every single day for maybe like 10 viewers. 10 viewers, guys. Nobody knew him yet, right? And we saw this, we got to see the most amazing, beautiful thing happen, right? When Noimu showed me Mr. Chan Chan, mahalo Noimu for doing that. It was just like it was amazing. It was amazing. And it was like, I was like, wow, this is definitely what I've been working towards. But Mr. Chan Chan is definitely like, he's a goal, guys. He's a goal. I've always like tried to, put the positivity in everything that I do. I try, for me, I want, like people have told me before, like they like feeling happy, like they like the enjoyment, like like you're infectious. They've told me that, and I was like, wow, to me that those are beautiful, beautiful words, and I want to keep doing that so that I can keep. I want, like, for me, my whole life, my only goal was to help people like feel better. Like, growing up, all I wanted to do was make friends with everybody and spread positivity and literally just like help everybody. Mahalo for the 100 butts. But I think that, like, it's just, you're extra thick. Forgot that. But I think that that has been like my goal my entire life. I think from start to finish. And people sometimes they don't want that, or they misunderstand what I'm trying to do. And that's okay, but like, I just want to be there for those who want that, who want to share that. And I feel like, to me, the most beautiful thing I can see on a stream is like a smile, is somebody's happiness, because when I see their happiness, it makes me happy. And so I really want that to be like something that I give, in a sense. And that's been my mission and my goal. And and I think that, yes, sticking to a schedule, doing social media, doing, like, doing everything like that is definitely helped Yanni, and that is definitely attributed to it. But I think that, like, the ultimate mess the goal for me is just like, my main goal was just to make other people feel better, because when they feel better, I feel better. Like, it's kind of like a self satisfaction in the fact that someone else has been affected. And I think, because, like, I noticed that, like, when I get affected by other people, when other people are negative towards me, I become more negative, right? Whenever people are more positive towards me, I when somebody's really nice to me at a restaurant, and I go to the next person I see and I'm really nice to them, I think that positivity spreads, guys. It's like a drug, okay? You get it, you give it, right? Or maybe not. That's not a drug. That's a. Never mind. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay. Anyway, but
Morty's handing out and handing out happiness drugs. That's what we got
yes,
going
we're handing
on.
out happiness drugs. We are the cure. Let's go. Give that more for the. Get this up
Morty. uh,
Woo!
that is amazing. No, on a serious note, I completely relate, and I think that what you're getting at is, and not to put words in your mouth, but
Mhm.
when you stream, you know, whether it's 5 viewers, 50
Mhm.
viewers, 500
Yeah.
viewers,
Yeah.
you have to have something that keeps you going throughout, whether the viewer count is up or it's down, the subs are up or down. the bits are up or down, whatever, because those numbers fluctuate. But if you can have a purpose that keeps you going outside of that, something that continually makes you hit the go live button, I think that that is
Mhm.
the single biggest factor in what keeps streamers going from 6 days to 6 months to 6 years. Because, I
For
know
sure.
everybody always talks about the success of people like Dr. Disrespect, but people also seem to be conveniently forgetful that that man streamed for 10 years before he got to where he was. And I
Who?
know, what'd you say?
Who?
Dr. Disrespect.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he was doing that character for 10 years before he
Yeah.
got to where what people would realize as him being that successful. It wasn't an overnight thing. It wasn't a just in a year or two thing. It was 10 years.
Mhm.
And I think almost the same for Ninja as well. What keeps you going though is your community, in my
Mhm.
opinion. And if you have an awesome community that's there to support you, and by the way, I've said this before in other interviews, talking with other streamers, your community is probably the single biggest reflection of who you are as a person and a streamer. And Mori, I can tell you right now, she has an awesome community. Raven, Noimu, a bunch of other people that I've had the pleasure of meeting, and it really, really is a driving factor in every streamer is is being able to you know as I say that, some awesome people show up in my channel too, is that I haven't gotten a chance to see in a while. Um, but it's always a big continual driving factor in a streamer, especially when you're starting out. Because you said Mr. Chan Chan was streaming for 10 people. Um, I'm
Mhm.
I mean I can't say with absolute certainty, but I'd be willing to bet that all 10 of those people are still there.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah.
and I'm willing to bet that all 10 of those people are also awesome. Well, I already know 20% of them because I know you and Noimu.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
so I know that with certainty, given who he is a person from the few times I've been able to stop by Mr. Chan Chan's channel, um, how awesome he is. Yeah, I think that that is such a big factor. And I didn't know what your thoughts were on growing your community and how I think that this is it's something, it might be a little negative, but I think it is something that I definitely love for people to um, be able to hear is when you do have more frustrating days or when something outside of streaming has kind of affected your day, how do you keep going as a streamer?
Okay, so when I get affected by the outside world, I actually don't usually I try to be as honest as I can with the stream, but I don't want to put a bad mood into my stream. So I pretty much, no matter whether I've had a good day or a bad day, I'm always gonna say that I'm fine, that I'm good, and that we're excited to be here because I really am excited to be here. And no matter what's affected my life, it's although I do want to share and I want to be sentimental, sometimes I'm not ready for it. And sometimes
Right.
I'm also I've had actually anxiety a little bit, mainly because I again applied to be partner and I haven't gotten any notice yet, right? And that's a
Right.
little bit of anxiety because it's I don't know whether I will be, I don't know whether I won't be because I haven't gotten any news on it yet. And I get it. They're busy. They're busy. They have other people who are applying. And that's a stress that I've had. But I don't need to me, I don't need to show that amount of worry because it's not a significant enough, I think, to me, that it's detrimental, right? So I honestly want to put my best foot forward always, and I always want to show that like no matter what happens in life, guys, no matter what stress or anything that happens, you'll be okay, okay? And no matter what, you can cry, right? I'm starting to tear up already, but it's okay, right? It's okay because it's you guys are here for me. I'm here for you, right? And then this whole community is here for each other. And even if you have social awkwardness, guys, it's okay. Like if I was there with you, I would chat with you. You'd be fine. Nothing like I feel awful when somebody tells me that they're socially awkward because it's like I'm honestly just literally I could just stand there next to you. We don't have to talk. It's cool, right? Or you could just talk to me and it'd be cool, right? um I feel like everybody has some sort of anxiety and in some way or form. And for me, I personally want to put my best foot forward and always look at the brighter side, right? Although I haven't gotten yet, I haven't got rejected yet. I haven't, nothing's no news yet. No news yet. Anything can still happen. And even if I don't get it, guys, even if I don't get it, I can still work towards getting it again, right? Like there's always a will. There's always a way. No matter what, even if you have a roadblock, like anything is possible. And like with your guys' support, like that's how I've been able to like be my happiest self. Sorry.
No, you're completely fine. And I agree with what you said, and I think that sorry, the video doesn't catch up with the audio, so just you know, but I think, and I actually didn't know that. I knew that you were going to apply for partner, but I didn't know that you had applied for partner. So from
Yeah.
bottom of my heart, I sincerely hope you get it. I don't know of a single person more deserving, so I definitely hope that you get it. And like you said, if for some reason that you don't, there's nothing that says that you can't apply again. And I know people that have applied several times and they got it the second time, the third time, because it doesn't matter. There's no difference between getting partner if you apply on the first try or the 100th try. There isn't.
Mhm.
It's not going to take you 100 tries. I know that for a fact. It's not.
The
But
100th time fail.
oh God, yeah, I don't know.
I'm
No,
cursed.
no, 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 no. We're not putting that. No, no, no. We're not putting the
I
atmosphere.
know.
My application got lost in the mail. Like I
Oh
sent it
no.
via
In
email.
the
No,
mail.
no, it's still lost in the mail. Um,
Oh,
okay. Well, with that being said, I kind of want to ask you, like, just kind of going into the wrapping things up a little bit. What are your future goals, like after partner? Like, let's say that you do get the confirmation for partner. What are the future goals after that?
yeah. So I definitely want to grow in all aspects. So I want to continue. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing, but I
Hmm.
want to like if I do get partner, I want to be able to do more things. Um, and just like be able to branch out and do a variety of things. Like maybe well, I definitely would. I'm gonna buy more equipment, so that I can do it. For example, like I want to buy a new camera, and I'm looking into
Okay.
a new. And I'm trying to get like higher quality stuff so that I can move forward with it. The eventual, like the end goal, like ultimate dream, is that I hope my boss isn't watching, but that I can quit my job so that I can stream. Because I feel like this is so much fun and like making other content, making this content, and then I can focus on literally just doing everything for this and working towards like what I consider happiness.
Okay. Well, I hope that your boss isn't watching as well. But if you go into work on
Recording it.
Monday, and your boss literally goes, "So Maury, what did you do this weekend?" and he starts doing the knee copter, you'll know that you're in trouble. Um, but all right. Well, I think we're gonna go ahead and let you get back going towards um your 24-hour stream. And I'm going to be sending everybody from my channel over to your way. And obviously it won't be the Mr. Chan Chan epic raid, but
Yeah.
my channel has a ton of awesome people, so
Thank
we'll
you.
be sending them over of which you are a part of. Um,
Okay.
and we will be sending everybody over your way. In the meantime, as I type out the raid message and we do
Do
the
you
hang
want
on.
me to do a dance? Want to do a dance?
We're doing the dance. Hang on. I'm gonna type in the raid message. Give
I
me
got
like
a dance song.
okay. Give me like three
Can you
second.
hear it from mine or what?
I don't know. Play like the first couple of seconds. I'm not hearing anything if it is from your side. It doesn't matter. Surprise me. I'll just dance and then we'll just we'll see if it
I can't
works.
hear you at all. Hold on. Hey, what?
I said I can't hear it, but what we'll do is I'll just dance and we'll just hope it goes.
Okay,
We'll just hope
okay.
it goes with it. Okay. Um,
I'll start at the beginning again, guys. We'll start at the beginning. You guys know what it is.
okay,
Okay.
everybody, I'm going to do this. Just give me, yeah. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. We are already at the 23rd episode of this podcast, which is awesome. We'll be rescheduling with Gage. He wasn't feeling very well and definitely want to give it 100%. On Sunday, we're going to be having Mushu at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and hopefully that time I don't screw up the time as I did with this one. Um, and yeah, it's just been an amazing journey. Started in June, and we are booked going into September. So it's just been absolutely awesome. Thanks so much to Mori. As I said during the Mr. Chan Chan raid, um, she has been unbelievably supportive of me and my community, and yeah, and I I never know necessarily in particular what I do that's deserving of the kindness, but she has been awesome and very impactful and very influential. Because whenever I'm having a rough day, and I can go to her stream, and that's the thing is that streamers go to other streamers' streams. I know that kind of sounds convoluted, but I go to her stream, and it's definitely a place I can hang out, relax, and leave much happier if I didn't arrive happy. Leave much happier than I was. Please, everybody, go drop her a follow if you haven't already. She's an amazing person. You cannot go wrong with hanging out in her chat, dropping a follow, saying hi. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and start the raid now. So, Maury, if you want to give me a countdown before you hit the music, and I will get up and
All right.
do the bunny yawn dance. I don't actually have a bunny yawn dance, but we'll get it going.
Okay. I'm starting, but it's gonna take a second. There we go. You can hear it a little bit. Wait, we'll go down. You can't see me otherwise. Oh my god. Woo. Woo. Oh, whoa. Yeah.